Hi and Assalamualaikum Doctor. We are from Group 15 of Business Law, Section 1. We will be presenting about investment scam. There are 5 members in our group. ELLY SYAHIRAH binti Muhammad ARIF, SHUHADA NAJUA binti SHAHRULNIZAM, SYAHINDAH binti HAIRUL NURELYANA binti Muhammad AMIN, and last one is ALIAH NADIA binti SUWITO. Hi, my name is SHUHADA NAJUA binti SHAHRULNIZAM, CP210075. For introduction, investment fraud is a pervasive and damaging problem that threatens the financial well-being of individuals, erodes trust in financial market, and undermines the integrity of the global economy. It involves deceptive practice employed by unscrupulous individuals or organizations to deceive investors and manipulate investment opportunity for their own financial gain. Investment fraud takes various forms, ranging from Ponzi scheme and pyramid scheme to insider trading and false representation of investment product. In recent years, investment fraud has gained significant attention due to high-profile cases and the increasing complexity of financial markets. The rapid advancement of technology has provided fraudsters with new tools and avenues to perpetrate their scheme, making it increasingly difficult for investors to identify legitimate investment opportunity from fraudulent one.
Okay, so my name is NURELYANA binti Muhammad AMIN and my check number CP210014. So I will continue the presentation on the literature review. Okay, so the first article I have reviewed is from the Jenny Drake, written on 2021. So in this article, it said that when investment fraudsters trick potential investor into making purchase based on fraudulent information, this is referred to as investment fraud. So legitimate companies may lie to potential investors saying that they are making a larger profit than they really are in order to secure investment by falsifying audit and the other company statement. Alternatively, fraudsters may set up fake companies or fake investment opportunities to scam the victim into investing. So the second article is from the Justin Jack. So in this article, there is a case which is recently in Kuala Lumpur. Over 300 victims lost 100 million ringgit to investment scam and lodging police report against the company. The victim said that at first the firm would pay the promised dividend at first but stopped around May 2022. So they add that the company issued a memo to all investors that they would perform a buyback of their investment, but they had not received their capital of dividend since. So the last article I have reviewed is on the New Straits Times. So in this article, state that an attractive dividend of 15 to 70% was one of the tricks utilized by a fraudulent investment syndicate that tricked more than 150 people out of RM 930 million in damages. So one of the victims said that they participated in the investment after joining the investment. She was unable to get the return as promised. Many excuses given to the victim until the company stopped sending the update on the investment. So, the Malaysia International Humanitarian Organization (MHO) said that all the victims were involved in 5 types of investment that were introduced by a marketing management company. So he said that all the victims were introduced to several types of investment offers, such as investment through the trust fund, investment in the purchase of share, investment through a short-term notes, and also the issuance of sukuk.
Assalamualaikum, my name is NADIA and my matching number is CP210062. So for today's presentation, I'm going to talk about the Macau scam. So Macau scam is a scam through communication, which the scammers will be pretending to be a person from government organization. So most of their targeted victim is retired people and rich people, because most of these people have a lot of money in their bank account, and they easy to believe when the scammers tell them that they have a certain debt with the bank, so they have to transfer some of the money to the scammers bank, or else the police will come to their house and they will be present or they will be blacklisted. So Other than that is Bukit Aman Director Datuk Zainuddin Yaakob has affirmed that there is a syndicate behind this Macau scam where people are trained to scam people, and what we can see is the case are still increasing even though the people have been warned not to trust any suspicious call. That's all for me.
Thank you to the presenter. Hi, I'm SHAHINDAH Binti NIZAM, AP 210244. So I will continue the presentation with discussion. So, investment scam occurs when someone attempts to dupe you into investing money. They may wish you to invest in stocks, bonds, notes, commodities, cash, or even real estate. A fraudster may deceive you or provide false information regarding a legitimate investment. The most typical kinds of investment fraud is first, pyramid schemes. This person may want a somewhat substantial quantity of money upfront for a starter pack, which often includes actual things. So the second thing is affinity fraud. Pyramid schemes usually incorporate affinity fraud, making them extremely effective as frauds. The practice of fraudster targeting members of a certain group based on traits such as ethnicity, age, and religion is referred to as affinity fraud. So the last point is pump and dump schemes. The fraudster gather potential investor and then offer a bargain on low price shares, the majority of which the fraudster owns.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SYAHIRAH binti Muhammad ARIF. Now we're going to discuss the impact on victim because of the investment fraud. So usually the impact on victim because of investment frauds often on individual for both the same and different crime often varies significantly. Research by PESCO suggests that fraud victims they can spend between 3 and 48 hours to rectifying their situation. The factors also include with the age, gender, income, social status, and network, which contribute to how individuals experience and form the victimization. It's an offense which can be committed by one individual against another, by organization against individual, or by individuals against organization. The obvious consequences we can see usually the victims of fraud is a financial loss. For some victim who is confident that their asset will not be stolen and have guts to think that their investment is in a good hand, usually have a same victim that willingly to sell asset and unable to secure the credit, or the worst case is they will happen in bankruptcy. Next is a loss of employment. Some of victim willingly to give their only asset or the last money in hope so they can multiply the money. Mostly victim that is self-employment, consequences this fraud can against their business. As the result, they will fall into the pit and also they can face with the bankruptcy. Last is the impact on the victim is mental health. Spelleck's study on the victim of the Maxwell pension fraud found that emotional impact, which is anger, is common between the fraud victim. She also found that they suffered stress, anxiety, and fear as the result of their loss. Unfortunately, if this behavior continues in them, it will fit the victim, and loss will often happen to them physical health. Mostly victims of fraud that have been in a long depressions usually don't have appetite. Then the worst so far that they decided is to end their life.
The next part is recommendation, which is how to avoid this scam or fraud happen. The first thing first is research before you invest. Unsolicited emails, message board comments, and corporate press release should never be utilized to make investment choices on their own. Before investing, learn about a company's operation and its products or service. The next one is invest in knowledge. Money is essential, but so is knowledge. To avoid sharp practice, one must be aware enough to make appropriate judgment for the money that one has completely invested. Do not be afraid to hunt around for specific and information to avoid deceptive offer.
For the recommendation, we should be aware of unsolicited offer. Usually, investment fraud looking the victim on the social media site, chat room, and bulletin board. Thus, if suddenly someone mentioning you or direct message because of the investment that you didn't aware about it and didn't ask for it, what is called as investment opportunity, you should be on the high alert. This kind of scam are used to spam potential victim, such as with the bulk of email programs company. The reason to be extra cautious is to could be pump and dump. It could be pump and dump scheme. This term is for the fraudsters spreading misleading information to create a buying of the high price stock and then shares of stock by selling their own shares at the inflated price. Next, you should be thoughtful about privacy and security setting. Nowadays, the IT world is famous for hijacking people data. Before investing, should be mindful of the various features on this website in order to protect privacy and help avoiding fraud. Make sure all the important data, such as password, PIN number, or something associated with your privacy has some security, and most important, do not share carelessly to someone, even your friend.
And the last part is conclusion. Investment fraud is a serious problem that poses risk to investor, financial market, and the global economy. We explore the nature of investment fraud, its various forms, and the legal framework surrounding it. Investment fraud scheme exploit the trust and vulnerability of investor, leading to devastating consequence for individuals and the financial system. The ever-evolving landscape of technology and the financial industry present challenge as fraudsters adapt their strategies. Preventing investment fraud requires a multifaceted approach, including transparency, integrity, and ethical conduct. It is essential for stakeholders to collaborate in creating a trustworthy investment environment that protects investors and upholds market integrity. 2. Collective effect, we can minimize investment fraud and safeguard the interests of investors and the global economy. That's all from our group. Thank you.